It's time for slop.
In the village of Elderbrook, there lived a small group known as the Keepers. They were a dedicated and hard-working clan, responsible for nearly everything that made life in the village possible. The Keepers maintained the village's infrastructure, ensuring that roads were clear and bridges remained sturdy. They engineered ways to keep the reservoir full, created innovative farming techniques that boosted crop yields, and even developed machines that made daily tasks easier. While the rest of the villagers lived in relative comfort, going about their simple lives, the Keepers worked tirelessly behind the scenes. The townsfolk enjoyed the bounty without ever thinking twice about the effort that made it all possible. Over time, though, resentment grew. People began to whisper that the Keepers had too much control, that they had grown arrogant from their essential role in the village. Why should they get to decide how the water flows? Why do they always seem to know best? The villagers grumbled. As the whispers turned into rumors, and the rumors into anger, the Keepers found themselves ostracized. They were accused of hoarding power and taking advantage of their position. Harassment followed, sneers, thrown stones, and eventually, full-blown riots. One dark night, fueled by fear and envy, the villagers attacked the Keepers' homes. They dragged the group from their beds and killed them all, believing that by doing so, they would finally take control of their own fate. For a brief moment, the town celebrated. They had rid themselves of what they saw as the tyrants of Elderbrook. But their joy was short-lived. Without the Keepers, things began to fall apart almost immediately. The reservoir, which had been meticulously managed by the Keepers, started to dry up. The irrigation system that once made the fields lush and abundant failed. Crops withered in the sun. The advanced tools the Keepers had built broke down, and no one knew how to fix them. The roads crumbled, and the bridges became impassable. As the villagers slipped back into poverty, the machines rusted away, and the once thriving fields turned to dust. The villagers tried to repair the damage, but none of them had the knowledge or the skill. Slowly, hunger spread across the town. Mud houses replaced stone ones, and the people began to live in squalor. The bright future they had once taken for granted faded away, leaving behind only bitter regret. Too late, the people of Elderbrook realized the depth of their mistake. The Keepers had not been tyrants but caretakers, and without them, the village was lost. The story of Elderbrook became a cautionary tale, a reminder of the dangers of pride and the folly of destroying what one does not understand.
Amazing, another SlopTube minute. I love it. Did you love it? If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. Didn't like it? Comment down below.